Welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This is BSL Hasuleague round of 32 Group F. We've got Ash Baal, the 12 o'clock location, starting as the blue Protoss going up against white in the bottom left-hand corner from Team DM. Can't remember if it's Demented Mines or Disturbed Mines, but a prestigious Broodwar clan nevertheless, I can spit it out, bottom left-hand corner. This is on Apocalypse. It is a best of one, which is the question from white, which might suggest that he's like, best of one, eh? This is the opening match between these two. Best of three, yeah, so they're actually saying out, oh, actually, no, so I think the winner's match and the loser's match are best of three, as are the final match, potentially. It's possible the winner's match is still best of one. I'll find that out once I have a winner's match to actually cast for you guys down the line here. Anyway, so, looking forward to the round of 16 as well. Pylon down at the forward position for both players. I would not be shocked actually if this ends up being 2-gate versus 2-gate right here. They are both positioning a little bit to do it. I haven't seen a 2-gate versus a 2-gate in quite some time, honestly. It's oftentimes a straight up micromanagement challenge of who microed better and who got the probe micro better. Probe drilling is very, very important in those situations. We do have the initial gateway down on 10. 100 minerals out for Baal. He is not making motions to the... Never mind. He's going to go ahead and grab that assimilator. Assimilator down for white on the opposite side as well. So both players, instead of opening for the 2-gate on Apocalypse, they are going to open up gateway into assimilator. I actually feel like, honestly, 2-gate robotics and 3-gate, I think, are very, very strong in this map because of the lack of ramp. And I feel like 3-gate Dragoon a little bit stronger than other maps, especially because it's a very wide space here at the natural expansion, so the Dragoons can get full spread. White sent a little bit of an earlier scout that's going to put him slightly economically behind. Going to end up also behind in a scouting pattern. Baal looks like he's going to be able to cycle around. We do have an initial defensive zealot being built on both sides, so neither player is skipping that for the faster Dragoon. Cybernetics core warping in as well on both ends, and Baal going ahead and scooting in with that initial probe. That's crazy. So despite the later scout, he's also going to get a slightly faster bit of information here, which has always got to be frustrating. So a little bit of bad luck here from white, but the zealot trying to chase down that probe on one side, the zealot holding fast near the natural, Baal pocketing that probe in the corner for the moment. Nothing too crazy both sides. It looks like we're just seeing straight mirrored builds both directions right this second. Range. Ooh, nice blockade. Probe wiped out as a result. Baal with a nice little bit of micro there. Probe kind of remaining in place. He's also going to be able to confirm the third pylon, which lets him know that there's not a lot of proxy action happening out in that field. Oh, and the probe sneaking out. A little bit of miss micro from white. So Baal going to be able to sneak his probe out as well. So, and that should make it all the way to the main. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Dragoon able to snipe from downtown. Get the additional kill. We do have 2 additional gateways now dropping. And we'll see if white ops... I've also seen 2-gate Dark Templar work pretty well on this map, and but we're seeing a 1-gate robotics. I presume this has to be Robo first, or support bay, I should say, first with this, because the proclivity, the amount of times you'll see Protoss going 3-gate on this map, you really need that Reaver out early to hold it. So, and with that Reaver out first, sometimes you can get that natural expansion up with a bit of micro, but it's still going to be challenging because 3-gate Dragoon gets you a lot of Dragoons very, very rapidly as long as you're hitting your build. So I'm going to give a slight edge to Baal, and we'll have to see. Now it's the second gateway dropped after the fact. I kind of like this. Never mind. So a delayed 3-gate. Interesting. So robotics first into 3-gate after. I'm not sure I like that from white, because that will allow him to get the observatory out a little bit earlier, which might provide him a bit of positioning, but that also means his initial Dragoon count is going to be much smaller, and it opens this window precisely for Baal. Baal walking forward. It will be 5 versus 4 with zealots on both sides as far as a raw army count. Closer reinforcement point for white, however. But this still, with reinforcements, depending on how Baal plays it, he can still box out White from his natural expansion. Perhaps seeing the Dragoons at his natural, he will know. Oh, let's see how this plays out. A little bit of Dragoon cycling right there. Nice focus fire initially, and a nice step back from Baal as well. Zealots on Zealots, so that's an isolated fight. And some beautiful micro in this engagement from Baal. Look at the focus fire thus far. That's leaving 3 Dragoons free, and the Zealot still alive as well with a decent amount of health. So full probe pull, not full, but a large pull probe to try to defend this. They're getting a few hits. Unfortunately for Baal, he's still got his Dragoons at the natural expansion. He's focusing so much on microing these. Now the additional 3 Dragoons starting to move in. But needs to continue to micro this. So the Dragoons have been taken out, but that was a big economic hit. Baal actually not doing the best job of macroing behind this. He actually was going all in a little bit with this because he's sitting at the 16 worker count, but it's going to pay off for him here because he's continued to drop that worker count. So now, despite some nice macro from White, he's going to end up dropping below the equivalent worker count. Going to get another Dragoon with some probe defense, which is quite nice, but now it's still 3 versus 1 with more reinforcement making the way in. Here's the 4th Dragoon staggering in, and now it is just a losing battle for White. So beautiful micromanagement from Baal. You could really see the focus fire at the initial stages winning him that match. So he will advance to the further stages of this bracket. I honestly only have one more replay from Group H. Unfortunately, I forgot to rename. Okay, we're gonna do this last second here, guys. For the people that stick around, you guys get the bonus. Rather than saying Group F, it now says Group H, and you get the full, actual, proper experience. And the black screen, as I had to Alt Tab out to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed that last bit. For the people that stick around, in the meantime, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the round of 16. Hope you guys enjoyed it.